As we journey through the years, something startling begins to creep in, a quiet, almost sneaky shift in our bodies that catches us off guard. Have you ever paused to notice how, with age, your once nimble frame doesn't quite spring into action like it used to? Simple joys, like strolling through the park or hopping out of bed with a burst of morning cheer, start to feel like distant memories. Instead, walking might now carry a slower rhythm, each step laced with a faint whisper of effort you never expected to hear. Getting up from a chair. It's no longer a thoughtless leap, but a deliberate act, as if your joints are staging a tiny rebellion against time itself. And oh, the energy, that vibrant spark that once fueled endless days, it seems to slip away like sand through your fingers, leaving you wondering where it went and why it's suddenly so elusive. It's shocking, isn't it? To realize that the body you've known your whole life, the one that carried you through adventures and triumphs, could transform so subtly yet so profoundly. Tasks that once felt like second nature now demand a pause, a breath, a moment of coaxing. The mirror reflects the years, but it's the quiet ache in your knees or the fleeting fatigue after a short walk that truly tells the tale. It's not just a physical shift, it's an emotional jolt, a mix of disbelief and nostalgia for the days when vitality flowed without question. Aging sneaks up like an uninvited guest, and suddenly you're left marveling at how something so natural can feel so unexpected, so humbling, and yet, in its own strange way, so beautifully human. Picture this. You're staring down the years, feeling the weight of time settle into your bones, and suddenly, it hits you. Aging doesn't have to be a slow surrender, a quiet fade into the background where you just accept the creaks, the stiffness, and the dimming energy as inevitable. What if I told you that you don't have to bow to that script? Yes, you, right now, can rewrite it. The revelation is almost electric. You can reclaim your strength, rekindle your mobility, and reignite that spark of vitality you thought was lost forever. And here's the kicker. It doesn't demand a fortune or a seismic upheaval of your life. No pricey gym memberships, no grueling overhauls, just small, deliberate steps that feel like whispers of rebellion against the march of time. Imagine the thrill of realizing that the body you've carried all these years still has fight left in it, waiting to be awakened. You don't need to break the bank or turn your routine upside down. Instead, it's about gentle shifts, moments of movement, a stretch here, a walk there, that bloom into something extraordinary. The shock of it all lies in its simplicity. A few minutes of care each day can unravel the chains of fatigue and stiffness you didn't even know were binding you. It's not about chasing youth, but rediscovering power. Your power. That creaky knee? It can grow steadier. That fading energy? It can surge back, bold and bright. This isn't just hope. It's a quiet revolution. A defiant stand against the idea that aging means giving up. With every small choice, you're not just enduring time. You're bending it, shaping it, proving that the years don't own you. You own them. Isn't that a breathtaking surprise? Let's dive into a truth that might just catch you off guard. Your health, your vitality, your very essence as you age doesn't have to slip away into the shadows of time. What if I told you there's a handful of simple, almost deceptively easy habits that can turn back the clock, not in some fantastical, unreachable way, but in a real, tangible shift that lights up your days with energy and strength? In a world that often feels like it's speeding toward complexity, this video unveils 5 powerful practices, 5 quiet revolutions that don't demand much, but deliver everything. They're not about drastic overhauls or punishing regimens. They're gentle invitations to reclaim your life, one small, astonishing step at a time. Ready to be surprised by how effortless transformation can feel? Let's unravel them together. First, there's sleep. Oh, glorious, underrated sleep. It's not just a pause between days. It's the cornerstone of your entire being, a sacred ritual that stitches your physical and mental health back together every night. Have you ever stopped to think how a restless night leaves you frayed, foggy, and fragile? Now imagine this. As you age, sleep becomes less a luxury and more a lifeline, a secret weapon you didn't know you'd need so fiercely. The shock comes when you realize poor sleep isn't just part of getting older. It's a thief you can chase away. Create a haven for rest. Dim the lights, banish the blue glow of screens, let the stillness wrap around you like a warm embrace. Avoid that phone before bed. Its light steals your melatonin, robbing you of the deep, healing rest your body craves. When you prioritize sleep, something miraculous unfolds. Your immune system hums, your mind sharpens, your mood lifts. It's not just rest, it's rebirth every single night. Next, consider this. How long do you sit each day? The answer might jolt you. Sitting, that cozy default of modern life, sneaks up like a silent saboteur. Hours melt away on the couch or at a desk, and suddenly you're staring down a truth that stings. Too much stillness is poisoning your heart, your muscles, your freedom. The surprise isn't just how much it harms, it's how little it takes to fight back. You don't need marathons or sweat-drenched hours at the gym. Stand up every hour, stretch, take a lap around the room, tiny bursts of movement that ripple into massive change. Picture your blood flowing freer, your legs growing steadier, your independence holding firm. It's not about punishing yourself, it's about refusing to let inertia steal what's yours. The shock lies in how something so small, standing up, can rewrite your future. Then there's sunlight, that golden gift we too often ignore. Did you know your body's ability to make vitamin D fades as you age? It's a quiet betrayal you might not feel until your bones ache or your energy dips lower than you thought possible. But here's the breathtaking twist. Stepping outside for just 10 minutes a day, yes, 10, can flood you with strength you didn't know you'd lost. Sunlight isn't just warmth on your skin, it's a life-giving force, boosting your bones, your immune system, your sleep, even your spirit. Walk the block, sit on the porch, let the rays sink in. It's free, it's simple, and it's transformative. The surprise hits when you feel it. A lift in your mood, a clarity in your mind, all from a few stolen moments under the sky. Who knew the sun could be your quiet healer? Now, let's talk legs, those faithful pillars that carry you through life. It's easy to miss how they weaken over time, how walking feels heavier, how standing takes a beat longer than it once did. But here's the stunning revelation. You can bring them back to life with the simplest of moves. No fancy equipment, no endless hours, just a chair for balance and a few minutes of effort. Try squats, holding steady as your thighs remember their power, or lift your legs while seated, feeling the strength ripple back. The shock isn't just in how easy it is, it's in what it gives you. Fewer falls, better balance, a defiant grip on your independence. These small acts aren't chores. They're love letters to your body, promises that it's never too late to stand tall. Each lift, each squat, is a quiet victory over time itself. Finally, there's yoga or Tai Chi, practices so gentle they almost feel like a secret, yet so potent they could rewrite your entire story. As the years stack up, stiffness creeps in, balance wavers, and stress lingers like an unwelcome guest. But then comes the surprise. A few minutes of flowing movements, Tai Chi's graceful dance or yoga's mindful stretches can unravel it all. You don't need to be young or bendy. These are for you, right where you are. Tai Chi feels like a breeze guiding your soul, calming and energizing in equal measure. Yoga whispers to your muscles, your mind, your breath, coaxing them into harmony. The shock is how they shift everything, flexibility, strength, peace, without breaking a sweat. Do it in your living room, a park, anywhere. All it takes is a willingness to move. Suddenly, you're not just aging, you're thriving, balanced in body and spirit. These 5 habits, sleep, movement, sunlight, leg exercises, yoga or Tai Chi, aren't loud or flashy. They're whispers of possibility, small keys to a treasure chest you didn't know you could still open. The surprise isn't just that they work, it's that they're yours for the taking, no matter your age, no matter your starting point. They don't demand much, just intention, consistency, a flicker of belief that you deserve to feel alive. Together, they weave a tapestry of health and joy, proving that quality of life isn't a gift you lose, it's one you can nurture day by breathtaking day. So, what's stopping you? Step into these practices and watch the unexpected unfold. A stronger, brighter, bolder you, ready to dance through the years. Imagine standing at the edge of a quiet revelation, one so subtle it almost slips by unnoticed. The tiniest shifts in your daily life could unravel a transformation so vast it takes your breath away. It's not about grand gestures or Herculean efforts. No, it's the soft, steady drip of small changes that builds into a tidal wave of change. Picture this: a single minute of stretching, a fleeting walk around the room, a moment of stillness before bed. These aren't chores or sacrifices. They're whispers of care, so simple you might scoff at their power. And yet, here's the shock that sneaks up on you. Over time, these humble acts stack up like bricks in a fortress, crafting a stronger, brighter version of yourself you never saw coming. Consistency, not intensity, is the secret sauce. Each day a brushstroke, painting a masterpiece you didn't know you were creating. That extra sip of water, that brief pause to breathe deeply, that decision to stand instead of sink into the couch, it's as if you're planting seeds in a garden you forgot you owned. Then one day, you blink, and there it is. Energy humming through your veins, joints moving with a grace you thought was lost, a lightness in your step that feels like a gift from a younger you. The surprise isn't just the results. It's the realization that you didn't need to overhaul everything, just nudge it gently, day after day. These small, steady choices don't scream for attention, but they sing a quiet hymn of possibility, proving that the biggest leaps often start with the softest steps. Isn't it wild to think that the life you crave might already be blooming, one tiny, beautiful moment at a time? Here's a thought that might stop you in your tracks. These simple habits you weave into your days aren't just about adding candles to your birthday cake. They're about lighting up the years ahead with a fire you didn't know you could still kindle. It's not merely survival, not just clinging to time. It's about thriving, bursting with a vigor that defies the calendar. Picture this: a life where you're not just here, but alive, bounding out of bed with a spring in your step, chasing grandkids, or strolling through life's quiet joys, all because you dared to nurture yourself now. The surprise hits like a sunrise. These practices, sleeping deeply, moving often, soaking in sunlight, strengthening your legs, flowing through yoga, aren't quick fixes. They're golden threads stitching a tapestry of long-term wonder. They're your shield against the slow creep of frailty, your ticket to a freedom you might have feared was slipping away. Imagine the shock of looking back years from now, not at a body worn down, but at one that's carried you boldly into your later chapters. Strong, steady, independent. It's not about dodging the inevitable. It's about rewriting what's possible, crafting a future where you're not sidelined but center stage, vibrant and unshaken. Each small choice today, a stretch, a breath, a moment in the sun, is a love letter to the you of tomorrow, promising not just more days, but better ones. The real jolt. You're not just extending life. You're infusing it with a richness that makes every year feel like a gift unwrapped anew. Isn't it astonishing to realize that the power to live fully, fiercely, freely in your later years is already in your hands, waiting to bloom? Ready to transform your life? It all starts with small, simple steps. Nothing overwhelming, just a quiet commitment to yourself. Begin today, stay consistent, and watch the magic unfold as these habits ripple through your days. Whether it's a few minutes of sunlight, a gentle stretch, or a restful night's sleep, every move counts. And here's the fun part. Share your journey. Drop a comment below. Tell me how you feel, what's working, or even just a one to say you're in. Let's grow together, lifting each other up with every step. If this video sparks something in you, hit that like button, share it with someone who'd love it, and subscribe. Tap the bell too, so you never miss a beat. Your future self is cheering you on, and I can't wait to see you thrive.